The singing is just superb, it really is. Samaritan's Purse International and the Billy Graham organisation do many wonderful things to help spread the good news of the gospel and the love of God in many practical ways. One of those is the children's Christmas box program and Water for Life program and so on. For several years, they have been partnering with us in our Songs of Praise program and helping us to make it possible. And we have really appreciated their help to offset some of the costs of presenting Songs of Praise. But sadly for us, they're unable to continue the support after today. Today is their last official day to continue the support. But we thank the Executive Director, Mr. Lee Brown. He's a very good friend of ours, and all the wonderful work they do. And their Honorary Local Representative, Robin Phillips, who is just a delight. She's connected with our church and our clubs and groups, and she's a wonderful person, a terrific voluntary representative for them. She's kept us informed of their wonderful work, especially, as I mentioned, the Christmas Child program, which is so worthwhile. Children who would not otherwise get a gift at all. I wouldn't even have hardly the bare necessities of life. And so to get a little gift box at Christmas is just a wonderful thrill for them. We're going to welcome Robin to the microphone, and we're going to assure her and the Samaritan's Purse International that we will continue our support, and we will help in any way we possibly can. Their work is so worthwhile. Would you welcome to the microphone Robin Phillips, accompanied by Vanessa.
Thank you very much, Ron. You like to make me blush, don't you? It's just lovely to be with you again and to see some familiar faces and some new faces as well. So greetings from Samaritan's Purse, and I've brought a new face with me, my new colleague, Vanessa Barnes. I bring greetings from Stella, who's not able to be with us today, but I'm pleased to say that Vanessa is going to be increasingly involved in the work of Samaritan's Purse and sharing in the spreading of the news about our special project, Operation Christmas Child. If you haven't already been past us in the foyer, please come and see us after afternoon tea, and we've got brochures and information. The brochures give a full detailed account of our program of giving gifts, as Ron said, to children who wouldn't otherwise receive gifts. And the impact of this is just tremendous. We will have new brochures from May, so we're using the old ones today. There is one slight change, that we do have to ask for a slight increase of $9 now towards the project cost of getting the boxes over to their destination. These filled shoe boxes with gifts, some have knitted and sewn from this group. Last year from this area totaled nearly 5,000. From Victoria was 51,000, and part of the Australian giving of 297 shoe boxes that added to a total of nearly 9 million worldwide. But then, yes, give yourselves a clap. So our heartfelt thank you for being part of this, in giving in this community to those who've needed it. And so Vanessa, who has had the privilege of going to Cambodia to see where the boxes are received and the impact that they have made, is just going to share a few words with us now.
Thank you. So I got to go to Cambodia last year, much to my surprise, and it was an amazing experience watching these shoe boxes distributed. Until you've seen it, you've just got no idea how surprised these children are to be receiving a gift, and just how much a difference it makes, not just to them, but to the local church in Cambodia. It really opens up the door for the church to do a lot of work in the community. But there's just nothing like the faces of the children when they open the boxes. They're just so surprised when they're told that people in Australia have sent these shoe boxes over to them. And they're so surprised when they open them and their delight in their face is just, it was such a gift to us to see it. The things that stuck out in my mind was on this 40-degree day, how delighted they were with their knitted beanies. They had to put them on straight away. How they'd never seen a skipping rope before, and I don't know what brought out the look on their face, me using it, or the delight in knowing that they would get to use it as well. And 300 children opened a shoebox and there wasn't a scrap on the floor. It was so precious. Nothing was torn. Nothing was left behind. It was a very precious gift to them. So I do encourage you to, to be involved and to come and see us afterwards. But I'd like to share what we do in our family. I'm encouraging my children's aunties and uncles, instead of getting them a birthday present, to go spend an afternoon with them and to pack a shoebox with them. And because of my children have seen how these children live, they're thrilled with the idea of going out to the shops with their aunties and uncles and packing a shoebox. And I'd encourage you, if that's an option for you, to do it for a brother or a sister or a niece or a nephew, and spend a lovely afternoon at the shops talking about how this is probably the first bit of new clothing this child will ever have, and how they're just going to be delighted to play with a tennis ball instead of a rock. How this school box and this school book and these pencils might give a children an opportunity to go to school, because children in Cambodia can't go to school if their parents can't afford an exercise book and some pencils. And you might get just some fun stuff, you know, to choose a little toy to go in the box. You might want to teach a child to knit a little bag with you so that they've actually contributed to making it, which can be a lot of fun. But maybe if they're a bit challenged like me, I thought it would be a great thing to teach the youth group that I'm involved in. We can all knit a little bag. So I said to a friend, can you just teach me how to knit this little bag? And then I realised, no, it's not as easy as it looks. And I think I'll be lucky if I can just knit one bag to go in my box. But maybe one-on-one, that might be something that you might enjoy doing with someone, to go into a box. So I encourage you, that might be something that you might enjoy doing this year with somebody in your family. And just you get to share the joy of giving to somebody else and teaching somebody that you can make a difference. There's so much poverty in the world, but putting this shoebox together does make a difference to a child over there, not just to that child, but to their whole community, and it opens up an opportunity for the local church to be involved with these children. So thank you for letting us come today, and I hopefully will get to see you up the back.